Hi guys, in today's video I'm doing a super special video. It's going to be a collab with my girl LUSHINGBEAUTY here on YouTube. We decided to do the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die challenge. I believe that's what it's called. Of course, I never know the name of anything. I will link the original challenge down below, and I will also link LUSHINGBEAUTY's channel because we're doing this video together, and I'm super excited to see what her favorite products are. So if you want to see this, please keep watching. So if you haven't seen this challenge yet, it's basically where you pick your all-time favorite makeup items. I think what Jaclyn said in the video was like, if you're going to be trapped on a desert island, what would you bring with you? And that's kind of how I move through my collection to pick the pieces that I would bring. So we're going to start with eyebrows. Now I do have an upcoming updated eyebrow routine on my channel because my routine has changed a little bit, but if I could only pick one item, it would definitely be my holy grail, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I love this product so much. I'm one of those people who are unfortunately not blessed with eyebrows, so I have to fill mine in a lot to get the desired shape that I want. So I really need like a gel product that's gonna place color onto my face. So that's why I love that. All-time favorite. I might try other products, but I'm sure I'll always come back to that one. The second category is going to be primer. Now if you follow my channel, you know that I'm really not into makeup primers. Because I have such oily skin, there's really no primer that's gonna keep me from getting oily, but there is one that works a decent amount. Like, it's a really good product, and this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in Mattifying. Now this is an awesome product, but because my skin is so oily, this just doesn't do it for me. But if I had to pick one, it's definitely this one. It's super mattifying. Okay, now when we talk about foundation, my number one foundation, which I'm actually wearing right now, it's my Nars All Day Luminous in the shade Tahoe. This is what I wear in the fall and winter. I'm actually wearing it now. I love this foundation. It gives you fuller coverage, but it's a very thin formula, so it's not gonna look cakey on you. It gives you a nice glow. It's the perfect formula for like a lightweight, buildable, fuller coverage foundation. I'm obsessed with it, and yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Okay. When we talk about concealer, I don't really wear concealer on my complexion. I would need so much of it, so I just skip it. I'd rather just use a fuller coverage foundation. So the concealer that I use for my under eye area is the MAC Pro Longwear, and this is an NW35. I love this because it's thick, but it's not too thick. It gives awesome coverage. It's really easy to blend, and I like MAC's concealers because they have a really wide shade range. That's the main reason why I go to MAC for certain products, even though I don't necessarily like MAC. I like that pretty much everyone can find a shade in their range. So this is my all-time fave. I have thought about trying concealers from other brands, but a lot of concealers have the doe foot applicator, and I just find that that's really unsanitary for applying a product to your complexion. So that's why I stick with that. Okay, as far as face powders go, I don't tend to use a face powder all the time as far as setting my face. I'm just kind of lazy. Like today I didn't really set my face, but this is the one that I would use if I was going to use one, and this is the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. It's holy grail. Everybody you know probably loves it. I do love it as well. It's just I don't use it that often. If I want to look extra perfected, I will wear it, but just for day to day, I'm not putting on that much on my face. I don't have time. I'm just lazy. As far as blush, my absolute favorite blush, it's an oldie but goodie. It's my holy grail. This is Nars Lovejoy. It's the prettiest color. It's like a rosy mauve color with a little bit of shimmer. This will look great on everybody's skin tone. If you are more fair, you might have to just lightly tap it on, but I love this. I'm wearing it today. It's my favorite natural everyday blush. Like if you're doing a really intense smoky eye, I would do this. If you're doing like an everyday look, I would do this. It's just, it perfectly puts together any look, and Lovejoy is an oldie but goodie. I've had this for years. Okay, bronzer. Now, bronzer is one of my favorite products because I just love to look tanned and luscious, because when I tan naturally, I look disgusting. So my holy grail bronzer would have to be my Guerlain Terracotta blush bronzer in number 05. In the summertime, I tend to wear a more orangey looking bronzer because I kind of want to look a little more orange in the summertime. But for all around, I would say this is my favorite. It is my Ride or Die blush. Yes, it is. Why do I keep saying blush? My Ride or Die bronzer. I have it on today. I tried to use a lot of these products today just so you guys can see what they look like. I'm obsessed. It is very, very, very expensive. I think this product is $50. I've had mine for a little over a year. I can tell that I'm going to be hitting pan soon. So my advice would be to pick this up from Sephora when they do their VIB Rouge sale, because that's when I'll be getting it. That's the only time. Okay. When it comes to mascara, I actually didn't put any on today, so let's put some on. I have really horrible lashes. We're just gonna put this on while we're talking about it. This is the Dior Extase mascara. They did change the formula recently and I don't like it too much, but overall I really like the brush. I have really short, straight lashes. So, whew. Most mascaras are gonna either clump on me or do nothing for my lashes. So I found that this is one that I really, really like. And it is my holy grail. It's my Ride or Die, even though they changed the formula and it tends to smudge. And on top right now I have on lashes, but this is my favorite. If you have really short and straight lashes, give this a try. I think you'll like it, besides the fact that it can run after a couple of hours. Okay, lashes. This is why I wore these today. My Ride or Die holy grail favorite lashes in the entire world. These are the Ardell 120 demis. I absolutely love these. I love wearing lashes, but I have this thing that I call fan lashes, and it's whenever I see someone out in public and they're like, you know, dressed down, but then they have like extremely thick lashes and like they're all the same length and they just look like fans, like little fans sitting on your eyes, and they don't look natural. So this is why I like these lashes. They're just enough to give my eyes some oomph because my lashes are so short, but they don't necessarily look fake. Like these I think you could wear to work, whereas some of my thicker pairs that I love, my Ardell double ups, this is like for going out, beat to the gods, yeah. But my Ardell 120s are my absolute favorite. They are my Ride or Die, definitely. Okay, now as far as lipstick, you guys are probably gonna be so surprised. My Ride or Die lipstick is Maybelline. This is from the Nudes collection that came out a couple years ago. This is in Stormy Sahara. It is just the perfect peachy nude. The formula is creamy, it's not matte, it's not drying. If I could only have one lipstick, it would have to be this. I tend to go for more neutrally shades, you know, every day. And if I could only have one, I definitely wouldn't choose this. It would be my Maybelline Stormy Sahara. Yes, we would be living with that in the desert. Okay, now as far as liquid lipstick goes, this is actually the first liquid lipstick I've ever had, I believe. I think so. I got this when I was working at Sephora. I walked in one day, I saw it, and I was like, I need it. And that day when I wore it, I sold the rest of these. This is the prettiest color. What it looks like in the tube is exactly what it looks like on your lips. It's just so bright and like ultraviolet-y, and it's just, oh, it's everything. Kat Von D actually has my favorite formula of liquid lip sticks, and this is my Ride or Die. If you guys don't have LUV, because I don't think I said it, you should go pick it up or at least try it on in store. This, it's everything. I love it. If I could only have one, it would be this. Okay, for lip gloss, now you guys know I'm not technically like a lip gloss girl, but I do like lip glosses when paired with lipsticks or just for a nice everyday look if I'm just going to the grocery store or something. And this is my newest lip gloss, and it has very quickly become my favorite. This is the Marc Jacobs lip gloss in I feel like an old person. Ooh, 320 $3.28, I think. Some Girls. I love it. It reminds me a lot of the Buxom lip gloss I have. It's like a really cute peachy color, and it has shimmer in it. But it's not too much shimmer. Like, it's not, you're not gonna look like a disco ball. But the formula of these is just so good. The formula is just really good. It's smooth, it's not sticky, and it lasts. These Marc Jacob lip glosses are my favorite. I know I'm gonna want to pick up a couple during the sale. So if you have not tried these, try them. I'm sure it'll become your ride or die. And I don't know why I'm so animated today. I didn't even have coffee. I think I'm just excited to put on long sleeves and a bold fall lip and film a fall inspired look for you guys, because I am over summer, so I'm welcoming fall with big old open arms. Okay, the next product, eyeshadow palettes. Okay, well, I'm just gonna tell you and then I'll start talking. My Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is the original, so this is the OG, the one that has the little film in it. I am just obsessed with all these colors. I meant to wear this one today, but I accidentally wore the semi-sweet one. I just love all these colors. You can do nice neutral looks. You can do bold fall looks. I just really love this palette. And the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palettes are probably my favorite collection of eyeshadows. I love that they smell nice. And every palette that comes out, with the exception of the pink one, that was called the Bonbons. All the other rest of them, I'm obsessed. But this would be my ride or die. If I could only have one, I will be in the desert with beautiful eyes, because this palette is everything. And what makes it even better is that it smells like cocoa. You can't resist it. It's awesome. As far as setting sprays go, I don't tend to use a setting spray all the time, because for me, like, using the Urban Decay All Nighter, because I'm so oily, that does nothing for me, or the Skindinavia, none of them do anything for me. But when it is like the fall or winter, when I put on like a lot of makeup and I heavily powder myself, like let's say I'm going out, I will use a setting spray just to kind of bring some life back to my face, because when I use a lot of powdery products, you can tend to look kind of cakey and dry. So I'll use something like this just to bring some life back. Or if I'm just sitting around bored and my face feels a little thirsty, I'll use something like this. This is the Bobbi Brown face mist. It's not technically a setting spray, but it essentially does the same thing as all the other setting sprays. I also like MAC's Fix Plus, but I don't like to buy MAC, so this is my ride or die. Even though I wouldn't really need this in the desert, I would just like pour water all over myself, because I'm sure it'll be hot as hell anyway. The last item is, oh wait, I missed one. We forgot highlighter, which is one of my favorite products to use in the summertime. And this is my ride or die OG. Well, it's not OG, it's my HG, because it's not like old or anything. This is the Bobbi Brown highlighting powder in Bronze Glow. If you love to look highlighted from like 5 miles away, if you want to be in the desert letting people know where you are because of a highlighter, this is the product that you need. It is everything. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I like it better than my Becca highlighters. I just love the color. It's kind of like a pinky bronzy color, so I think it would look good on lots of different skin tones. It's very finely milled and it's just gorgeous. I tend not to wear a lot of highlighter in the fall, so I didn't put on a lot today, but a little goes a long way. It's very expensive, but it's definitely, if I could only have one, it would be this, and my ass would be gleaming from the desert. Yes, I would. Okay, now the last product, perfume. This is the YSL Mon Paris, and you might have seen commercials about it because it's the newest fragrance, I believe, from YSL. I love it. I'm gonna put some on right now. It's just so sensual and like feminine, and it's perfect for like going out. Well, sometimes I wear this to bed, so you know, I'm just saying what most people would probably wear it, like going on a date. It's just warm and sensual and cozy and sexy and feminine. It's absolutely everything. I love it. That right now is my ride or die holy grail perfume. I love perfume overall, but that right now probably has to be my favorite. So those are all the product categories and items that are my definite ride or die. So don't forget to check out Lushing Beauty's video down below. I can't wait to see what her favorite products are. Oh my gosh, we also forgot eyeliner. Well, maybe she'll remember. I definitely didn't. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Ride or die. Ride or die.
When I was doing this, well, before I was doing the challenge, I was thinking of the time I went to my friend's bridal shower, and we did like a raunchy little quiz, I guess, for the ladies. And I'm not gonna get too into it, but when the lady was like, ride or die, ride or die. Every time I hear ride or die, I think of that, even though it's totally not appropriate, but whatever.